How's it going, people? It is Liam Catterson here with another episode of Angel. This is episode number 3 of Season 5, with the first 2 episodes of Series 5 being really interesting so far, especially with Spike and his return, of course. There is a bit of an issue with him not being there in the flesh, but hopefully that will get resolved, as there was a really nice moment at the ending of the last episode where he went to turn to Fred in order to save him. The alternative is him just being dragged to hell, essentially. So, yeah, it was really great to have the last episode focus on the return of Spike and not just that, though, but the issues that stem with Spike not being corporeal and him basically being a nightmare for Angel, as if situations couldn't be any more of a nightmare at the minute with, of course, Wolfram and Hart, and there's this tussle, and Angel investigations have to have this kind of adaptation. Spike comes along, and obviously Spike and Angel, best buddies, right? So, no, I have a feeling that when this season does close out, they're going to be like BFFs. I just have this feeling. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 3 of season 5 of Angel. Let's go.
Angel, this little picnic was such a good idea.
Yeah, man. Why haven't we done this before?
Well, you know, you've all been working.
They're having a picnic?
Anyone seen the plum sauce?
We're clean.
Because that's
Nobody's
adorable. Oh, okay.
You were late.
Can they have a picnic?
Thought I was being followed.
But he's under me. Or I'm on top of him.
Oh.
Professionally. All I'm saying is he's not evil.
I think we're all agreed
Yeah,
that
Wesley,
scene
a good
partners are.
squabble over Fred last
They
season,
put
and
us in
now
charge
Knox
for a
is
reason.
getting
What we need
her.
to know is
Maybe you know something more than the rest of us.
the alteration to your mental capacity.
My capacity is the same as it's always been. The good doctor just revved up some idling brain cells, set them in motion.
It's not going to go without
Legitimate
consequence.
concern. You gave them access.
I made a deal. We all did. Seems like I'm the only one who's willing to accept that. Everybody.
Oh no. Hello? Wait a second. Is it Oz or... Well, if it is, you just killed Oz, so... Oh, nope.
I know, and I bloody will. I had some ideas.
Really? What? What are they?
They're gonna have to wait till...
Later? There may not be a later, love.
Designed patience, but it's kind of wholesome in a sense. I don't know
You
why.
mean you're...
My winking out of existence? Yeah. And I'm not talking about quick pops to the netherworld. They're lasting longer now.
How long?
What you call battle of wills. Blood was spilled. Vendettas were sworn. It was a whole.
My God.
Bloody hell.
You're so full of crap.
Aww.
Okay, truth is...
That would have been very interesting layers to Spike and Wesley's history, considering they never met Buffy.
But right now we have a more pressing priority. Like
After she goes all growly, won't be easy taking her out. I had a wee spat with a werewolf myself once. Fought for over an hour. Brutal. Vicious. Almost lost my...
Angel killed him with a pen.
I just love how that middle finger was just vocally raised there by Fred.
Are you sure you're up for watching Amanda tonight? I could try to change things.
Uh-oh.
No, I just needed to.
Aunt Nina?
Get someone... Oh!
Are you okay?
I'm
Get
fine.
someone who looks at you like she does to the
Those
burgers.
Good, because we got less than an hour.
Jeez.
Over one go. Other things to do around here. Important things.
You know that whoosh thing that you do when you're suddenly not there anymore? I love that.
10:19 last night, 1992, Honda Civic ran a red light at Western and Franklin.
A favorite of his.
That's her.
License number...
Aunt Nina?
Kids, back away from the door! Oh no. Oh no. was expecting the Buffy intro to just... Damn, nice shot though.
Shot.
Where? Uh-oh. Oh no, what's she gonna make of... Okay, I don't think she hurt the car. Screech.
I was in the area. I heard screams, but by the time I got there,
That was you. Yeah, I remember you. You saved me.
I was too late.
Have a look-see and... voila.
Like you, but I know what it's like.
He knew a werewolf though.
So, what? You're like a Frankenstein?
What?
Still cold. Want any more guesses?
I'm a vampire.
Vampire.
But
The girl's a killer. Maybe not tonight or tomorrow, but she will get out of that cage.
not if she doesn't want to.
Oh, she'll want to. It's unfortunate, but
And when it's
The
not
wolf's
that time of month,
ambitions
she'll be racked by the
will
guilty.
overwhelm the
Over the soul
human.
and all.
Didn't seem to bother you.
Oh, it's been nothing but a pain in my...
Finally, I'll take Nina by her house.
We try to be there for each other.
Like a family.
Yeah. A
a
demon
beautiful way of
hunting,
looking at it.
helpless helping, dysfunctional family.
Look, there are way worse families out there, but this one ain't one of them.
Set to turn McManus's body over to his family.
This family...
They made arrangements to transport his body back to the North Pole.
So many enemies around you, Angel. Your punches are getting sloppy. And we've got the bruises to prove it.
Ooh.
We're operating in unfriendly territory, champ. I don't want you to forget about the people covering your back.
All the help you can get, really. You might not have to tolerate him, but...
To call, but my cell phone battery...
Do you mind, whoever you are? It
Hey.
has nothing to do with you. Leave her alone. Oh,
Yeah, leave her alone.
In the house at night? Do you know she didn't want to go to school today? I had to lie. Tell her I'd heard from you. Shut up! Just shut up! I called the police! I thought
Oh, is this gonna make things...
you sleep all day. You've got bruises.
Ah, you dicks! Go on, oh. Shit.
We got the package.
Bring it around back. I just had the floors done.
Like you can't hear me, just woot right through the...
Were you looking for me?
Oh, is this your office? I'm so sorry, I was...
Wait a
following
second.
Fire, and I kind of made a mess. He just went right through the wall. It's so annoying when
This
he does
piece
that.
of
There's
shit.
nothing you can do to
Hey, good on Fred.
stop him. Oh, God.
I'm worried.
I know where she is.
Angel, we found... It's what they plan to do to her.
It's a menu.
A what? A menu?
Is in 15 minutes. Shortly thereafter, dinner will be served.
You guys have some weird appetites, I'm just saying. Like, I thought I was bad with tomato ketchup and mashed potatoes, but werewolf?
To bring out... You've brought guests.
We're just here to pick up a friend.
Oh, Lord, yeah! The way he just went
Get
down.
away. Just let them choke on me.
What can I say?
Probably should have told me to drop this.
Oh! 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 Here comes the wolf! Oh, shit!
But my guests have paid a high price. Some higher than others.
Well, you better refund them.
And I promised them a werewolf.
Oh!
And a month from now, you'll have one.
Oh, cause... Oh! Oh my god! How to turn tables, but bloody... I mean... Yeah, he's letting them get on with it, just not with Nina. Sheesh.
I am going to find a way to bring you back. Really bring you back. I promise.
Fred, you're just
Well,
too
all right, then.
amazing.
No need to get dramatic.
You had to use her words.
And the whole werewolf thing will just be a part of who you are.
Next, you're gonna tell me you actually like being a vampire.
Well, it makes him a badass.
Being nearly indestructible is cool.
I do love that reassurance.
See you next month.
Process, right? Oh, so is she gonna be recurring? Cool.
I'm buying. Ladies and gentlemen, hell just froze over.
So, werewolf girl, think you got a shot?
She gave me a look.
Really? A look.
She's blonde. So it's some Bradford Angel.
Actually, to a law firm. Different.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Is that her
One
parents?
roasted chicken, 2 beef and
Oh,
pork,
no.
please.
Okay.
1 happy shrimp.
Oh, man. Nothing like a bit of bond. Well, learning from that moment that bonding makes you happy and whatnot, and ordering a Chinese, I think it was. So yeah, yeah. No, it's great though to have that bit with Angel realizing. Well, I mean, I think he has learned to harness it over the years. But I feel like with Nina's situation and how alone she was, it's that appreciative vibe you get about, you know, having Angel investigations surround you and being a great family. So, and it was a really, really nice kind of episode, like a nice... I would say, I don't know what to describe it, but it was a nice episode that was pretty entertaining for the most part, and something I guess compared to what I'm assuming we're going to get for well, what kind of big threat we're going to get for the season. It's a nice like little relaxer of sorts. So yeah, that seemingly is going to have Nina appear every now and again, maybe. I don't know. It's just, of course, him, Angel saying we'll see you next month and whatnot could present itself the opportunity of her appearing every now and again, kind of like Oz, actually. And I just dropped something, so that was great. But obviously, with Oz being a werewolf and Nina now following that, albeit a different breed, I'm assuming, from what Oz was, yeah, there's going to be those similarities. But no, I really like Nina's inclusion. I hope we do get to see a bit more of her again. And yeah, maybe things will hit off with Angel and Nina potentially. So, because yeah, I we'll just have to wait and see what does happen, because it seems like there is that little tease about things to come potentially between the pair. But yeah, like I said, it's all a matter of let's wait and see. But yeah, neat episode. So yeah, like I said, this episode was pretty great. And yeah, I wouldn't think of this to be, I would probably say, an important episode in terms of where season 5 might be heading and whatnot. Will we see Nina again? Who knows? But I do hope so. It seems like they are definitely trying to tease a potential romance between Angel and Nina, maybe. So yeah, but what I do know is that this episode was pretty great in tackling that idea of being alone and being afraid of who you are, with Nina just absolutely at a loss in terms of her new side of her, really. And you have the fact that Angel investigations are basically there for her, especially Angel being in that same position. You had some parallels between Nina and Angel in regards to how Angel, when he like when he wandered the world with a soul, and could act, well, I guess like a human, but knows of that vampire side of him. You have him basically reflect on his experience, and he knows what it's like to be alone. And he's just seen this vulnerable female who is scared out of her wits. She can't go back to her family. She can't, because she's going to turn, and she's a danger to them in her mind. And she's quite lonely, so it's up to Angel primarily to kind of lull her in and try to have that acceptance, acceptance to that side of her, because it's not something that can be reverted. But I just really, really love the idea that this episode had Angel try to comfort Nina as best as he could, and that. Yeah, so yeah, it was really, really great stuff. But I just really felt sad for Nina, because you saw how frightened she was when she first discovered about how she was a werewolf. There was that loss in her, and not just that though, but the way that her sister reacted as well, in terms of how that drove her away. Just a lot of things regarding Nina in this episode. It made you sympathize with her, and things were just going to get from bad to worse when she was abducted by that group who wanted to eat her alive, which I think Angel made a point that they were out of business, so I mean, that's kind of good for that doctor who betrayed Angel Investigations, because I think that was more so of the entertaining of an idea rather than actually sending that doctor to his demise in a very, very morbid fashion. Because he did say that the weird group monster eating people, they were out of business permanently. So I think that was more so of an entertaining of the idea, but it was still pretty horrific and dark for Angel to entertain that notion. So yeah, it was very, very chilling, but very, very cold as well. And yeah, I think it just solidifies how Angel was not going to was not going to be lenient in this by any stretch, because he really cared for Nina. And I think they even alluded to the point where they have teased a romance between Nina and Angel, maybe, who knows. But it's not just that though, it's the fact that Angel knows what it's like for her. And you saw them two bonding about the monster, and I really loved that bit where he talked about that connection, that love, that's what doesn't allow the monster to win. I thought it was very poignant, and we are seeing that side of things with Angel Investigations. I really love that last bit where you have Angel Investigations just basically bond and have that wholesome moment, because it's just really, really beautifully done. And I think it really just does show I don't know, it shows how far Angel has come in terms of his connectivity, and how he's got this wholesome vibe with these people, especially in a dire situation with Wolfram and Hart. So yeah, but I also really like the idea that Angel was lectured. I think about Spike regarding how, he might be driving you insane and all of that jazz, but I think we need to cut him some slack, especially with the fact that he has a soul now. Yeah, he might still have that same arrogance to Angel, like even when he had no soul, but like Spike's in a very vulnerable place at the minute, and I think I think that plays on well where Angel can find some growth into his dynamic with Spike, and come to him with a bit more of a lenience, if that makes sense. So yeah, because we saw him just push Spike away, and obviously this episode reflected on loneliness and how Nina was suffering from that, and how Angel was in that position. and was completely vulnerable. He had it a lot worse because Nina, at least, like, he spent a very, very, very long time alone. So, whereas Angel was able to, within a few days, put Nina on a good direction. So yeah, but you just got to think how alone Spike is, especially with the fact that he can't reach Buffy, the fact that he is getting dragged further and further into the world of hell, and he's just completely vulnerable. So I feel like this episode can play some importance in terms of that dynamic with Angel and Spike, because Spike pretty much alone, and he needs that acceptance. Like, yeah, he could be a pain in the ass, but at least he's not one of the baddies. So yeah. So yeah, but there was that nice moment with Fred and Spike, especially with that with Spike and this episode, him just I guess being more and more pulled to his worries, and there was just that defeated atmosphere in him, and you just love the dynamic with Fred and Spike. I think it's a really, really nice dynamic. Obviously not shipping material, but it just has a great dynamic, and I just really love their moments together. So it's just really, really nice to see. But yeah, it was really, really great stuff. There was, of course, more concern with Gunn. They even addressed the fact that they might have done something in that first moment. I want them to have a picnic, to be fair. But there is that moment of concern with Gunn that something more might have just been implemented than knowledge. And I think that's definitely, like I said, this is not something that's going to go without consequence for the viewer. So something bad's going to happen to Gunn. You have to take the good with the bad, I guess you could say. I mean, having more knowledge is all well and dandy, but this is what I'm saying. You have to take the good with the bad, and something bad's gonna happen. So, yeah. But yeah, really great stuff with this episode. Like I said, obviously it's not going to be as unimportant, I would say, to what other episodes of season 5 might have on offer, but it is a really, really great exploration of Nina, who is just suffering at the moment, and she is lost, and you have Angel just be there, because if there's anyone who's going to know what loneliness is like, it's going to be Angel, especially with a sudden transformation. So it was really great, but it was also very, very sad, and you just felt a lot of sorrow for her, and very, very dark, not just visually, but also there was certain ideas with that group who just have a weird way of having an appetite. So yeah, but yeah, it just really, really was great, and I love that ending where Angel says goodbye to Nina, and she went back to her sister and her niece, and yeah, basically like I would say put a bit of a suppression on guilt, because as Angel said, these days they do get hard. So there might be moments where she might be feeling that guilt over and over again, but this is why Angel and co are willing to help her no matter what, because being alone in this is a very, very difficult experience, and she doesn't deserve it. Nobody does. But obviously there's a lot of care distributed towards Nina. So yeah, but it's really, really good, and it's all a part of helping the helpless, and this is someone who is going through this experience and could do with a helping hand, and thankfully Angel is not just well knowledgeable about, you know, loneliness, but also is no stranger to the whole werewolf well, the whole supernatural element. Whereas if she can't really tell her sister, because obviously there might be that reaction, she'd be freaked out. But there is that acceptance from Angel and Angel Investigations, and that is what's powerful, because of the fact that Nina is able to progress a lot with this episode. So it was really nice stuff. But yeah, I really thought that this was a neat episode. A neat, I'd say, wouldn't say filler episode, I guess, but it was a neat episode. Like I said, especially playing on Nina and that worrying vibe of this new direction in her life and that loneliness and that bonding that Angel has, not just with Nina, but Angel Investigations. And not just that, though, but Spike and how he is feeling that loneliness, that pull to that devastating hell. And obviously that's going to be playing a parallel to the whole Nina and Angel arc. Obviously not as strong, but there is that worry and there is that loneliness, but he's got Fred there to guide him, and hopefully the rest of Angel Investigations will... whereas, like I said, he can be a bit of a pain in the ass, they will welcome him with open arms. So, yeah, because I do expect things to, of course... progress with Angel and Spike's relationship, but I feel like this is a very, very important one, especially with Spike being alone. And for Angel, like, this is it. He and Spike have the privilege of saying they're vampires with a soul, and those emotions are going to be a lot more intense. So pretty neat episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!